Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we are going to do a favorites video. I have not done a favorites video probably since last summer. I might have done one like around the VIB sale or something. I don't remember. But at any rate, I haven't done one in a while, so I think it's time. There are some things that I have been loving over the past couple months. Some of them are newer things, some of them are things that I'm just returning to in my collection that I absolutely love. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it because we've got a lot to get through. So first thing, I actually talked about this in my recent haul. This is the IGK No More Blow High Speed Air Dry Spray. This stuff is gimmicky, but it's great. It actually works. It decreases your, if I want to air dry my hair, I would much rather it take a couple hours than like 4 or 5 hours. And that's what this does for me. It also kind of gives you those, like, when you mix it with like texture sprays and stuff, you get these nice like beachy kind of waves, like undone sort of hair. And I just love that for summer. The biggest drawback about this is that you have to use a lot each time. Which means that you go through it fast. I probably use this like 10 times and I am almost out. But, you know, I am going to be buying another one when I run out of this. So, if that tells you anything. Next item, this is actually something that I got, I had a sample of, or like a deluxe size of, in a Sephora favorites kit like a couple years ago, and I really loved it, but I just couldn't stomach spending the money on it because it's very expensive. But finally I did, and I love it. It's my favorite self tanner, and that is the Vita Liberata Luxury Tan 2 to 3 week tan mousse, and I got the shade Haircare, which is like the lightest shade. I think they have 3 shades, which is really one of the nice things about this product. It's, you know, you can kind of tailor it for your skin tone, which is great. So what I really like about this is that it's gradual. So if you're not very good at self-tanner, and or if you're very fair and self-tanner can look bad quickly, this is a really, really good option for easing you into it, so to speak. So you do have to do it a couple times before you get to that like full tan, which is kind of annoying, but you do it like over a day or two. So it, you know, it doesn't really seem like it's biting into your life that much. And then your tan lasts for 2 to 3 weeks, which is awesome. So I really, really like this. I would definitely recommend it. It's foolproof. If you struggle with self-tanning, I think this is a really great option. Next thing that I have here is like a fragrance combination that I've really been loving for summer. First, I have the Pacifica Island Vanilla Perfumed Hair and Body Mist, which I spray all over. And then for perfume, I'm using the Clean Reserve in the scent Skin. And it's like a very clean, sort of ambery, sweet scent. I really like it. Especially paired with the vanilla. I think like putting these together like brings out the sweetness of this a little bit more, and you just feel very fresh and clean, but also like a little bit of that sweet kind of vanilla scent. So I love this combination, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. Also, this Clean is a clean brand, but Clean Reserve is even more like sustainable. They use all recycled materials that are recyclable when you're done with them. So I've been really, really liking this perfume. Next thing that I have been loving is this Coola Radical Recovery After Sun Lotion. Now I have had this before, but I haven't needed it in a really long time because I haven't gotten sunburned in a really long time until recently. So about 2 weeks ago, I don't remember. I went to Disneyland and I got really, really sunburned in my shoulder area, and this has helped enormously. Now I did get the Sunbum one first while I waited for this in the mail. That one is a little bit greasy. It kind of sits on the skin. It doesn't like go right into the skin. This one soaks straight into the skin. It's immediately cooling on contact with the skin, so it feels really good, much better than that like sticky aloe vera gel that most of us use after a sunburn. This is more expensive, but definitely worth it in my opinion. Also, it smells like a spa. It's kind of like eucalyptus, and I don't know, it's just a very like refreshing kind of scent that almost smells like it might have menthol or something in it. Not like medicinal, but it smells like a spa. It's really nice. I definitely recommend this if you get a lot of sunburns or if you have kids that get sunburns. This is just very, very soothing. And I haven't had any peeling since I started using this, so it's great. Another body care item, this is something I've talked about before and like every other YouTuber pretty much has talked about, and that is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom or Bum Bum Cream, depending on how you pronounce it. It smells so good. I have a couple of these minis, you know, scattered throughout my house. And then I also have a full size by my bed. I love it. It soaks into the skin and it'll make you smell like this delicious caramel, like coconut kind of scent all day. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is expensive, but I will continue to repurchase this because it smells so good and it moisturizes your skin so well and soaks in without being greasy. I just love it. Also from that brand is something that they came out with this year. That is the Bum Bum Bath Bomba. I love this. This is like the fourth one that I've purchased. They're expensive. These are $10 a piece for a bath bomb. I know, but they're so nice. So I don't use one of these like every week. I take baths. I try to take baths like once a week at least. But I do like to use these like once a month. So what I really like about it, first of all, is the scent. Your bathroom will smell like this for like 24 hours after you use it, which is awesome. Also, your skin will, you know, retain that scent. And what's really cool that I didn't think I was going to care about that much is the colors. So you have this turquoise color and this kind of white color. And when the bath bomb kind of dissipates and like bubbles up and everything, you're getting that turquoise and that like sand, white sand color. So it like looks like the ocean and it just adds to the experience in the bathtub, which I love. And the bubbles are also really nice. Most bath bombs in my experience don't bubble that much, but this one really does, so I love it. Next thing I have here is the Ole Henriksen Force of Nurture Intensive Hand Cream. I pulled this out of a holiday kit that I picked up like in January or something during the Sephora after Christmas sale. And I love it. So I've been swimming, you know, pretty much every day, and the chlorine really strips your skin and dries everything out. And this helps to just put that moisture back in your skin. You know, I use it just for my hands, but you could, I suppose you could use it anywhere. It's really good. When I run out of this sample size, I will be buying a full size because it's fantastic. Okay, moving on to the makeup. This is something that is a repurchased item. I've liked it for a while. When I first tried it, I didn't like it, but then I tried it again and I liked it. Anyway, this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream with SPF 50. I'm in the lightest shade, which is Fair. I am wearing this today. I feel like this is a comfortable way to have a full face of makeup, like, and flawless skin that doesn't look like you have makeup caked on all over. Like, it moves with you and it doesn't, like, you know, bleed off during the day in hot weather or anything. It really stays put. It gives you some really great sun protection. I love it. It smells kind of like lemon or something. It's like a citrus smell anyway. And it's just great. It's great. I love it. This is my like CC cream that is my go-to for like full coverage. Even full coverage foundation, this is kind of my go-to. So this summer I've been using either this or like no foundation at all for the most part. So when I do my no foundation at all days, I am using the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I actually use this underneath the CC cream as well, but I love this primer, you guys. I know I've talked about it before. I meant to talk about it in my like Ride or Die kind of video thing that I did, but I forgot to talk about primer. I use this every day. It smells like peaches. It smooths everything out. It's immediately cooling on contact with the skin. I just love it. I definitely recommend it. This is actually the sample size. I ran out of my full size and I bought 2 sample sizes instead of buying another full size because I ran out of my tiny sample sizes that I was traveling with, and I don't like taking that big bottle when I'm traveling. So I wanted to have one for my travel bag and then one in my vanity. And it's about the same price if you buy 2 travel sizes as if you just buy the full size. So I really, really like this and definitely would recommend it. Okay, moving into some face makeup, or color makeup, I guess. I have talked about this before. This is the Smashbox Cali Contour Kit. Now, they did just come out with another one, which I think is more suited to dark skin, because I think that this is more of a fair to like light medium kind of tones, because it's perfect for me and I'm really fair, so I don't know how this is going to work for, you know, darker skin tones. But like I said, they just came out with another one that I think is going to be more suited for darker skin tones. It's a great all-in-one palette. It's awesome for traveling. It blends out really well. It looks really natural. It's another one of those like foolproof kind of products where like you do your makeup with this and like you can't mess it up. Those are the kind of products I love, are the products that like you can't mess it up. And that's what this does. It gives you a very natural, like glowy, bronzy look, like a California, you know, Southern California bronze kind of look, which I absolutely love. So definitely would recommend this if you can still get your hands on it. I'm not sure if it was limited edition or not, so I don't know, but really, really good palette. Next, another face palette. This is from Urban Decay, the Urban Decay Sin Afterglow Highlighter Blush Palette. I have been reaching for this almost every day for like the last month or something. So this actually recently just went on sale for 50% off at Ulta. I'm not sure if it's still available as of the time that I'm posting this video. Hopefully it is. But it's a fantastic palette. You get 2 blushes, a bronzer, 3 highlighters. Mostly I just ignore that one. So I absolutely love this palette, and for like the sale price, if you can still get it, definitely would recommend checking this out. I also have been going back into my bronzer from Marc Jacobs when I don't use one of those palettes. This is the Tantastic bronzer, 104 Tantastic Omega Bronze. This came out last summer as a limited edition bronzer from Marc Jacobs. They re-released it this summer. I've still seen it online and in stores, so I think that they're making it permanent. I'm not sure. If you know, please go ahead and put a comment below. But smells amazing. It's like waterproof. It lasts all day. I love it. I'm actually wearing this bronzer today instead of the bronzer in the Urban Decay palette. Love it. Now for eyeshadow, usually in the summer I do a lot of color, but this summer I've been more of a neutral kind of shadow girl. I've been going back to my roots and been doing more of the neutral shadows thing. So I've been really loving this palette, which is the Milani Bold Obsessions palette that Mickey got me in our makeup exchange. This is as good as high-end shadows. It's fantastic. I can do a look very quickly and easily with this palette, and it's another one of those things that's foolproof that like I really can't mess up when I use this palette. Another palette, this is a long time favorite. I actually bought another one to replace it because it's just, I've hit a lot of pan in here, and it's getting really hard to get my favorite shades out because they're basically just around the edges at this point. But this is the Naked Basics palette. And I just like to use really these 2 shades. So there's the Walk of Shame and then also Naked 2. I do Walk of Shame all over my lid and then Naked 2 in the crease, and that's it. It's just super easy, travel friendly. Love this palette, can't live without it. And next palette, this is another one that's like I've seen on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but I've been loving this palette. I've been reaching for it like a lot over the last month and a half or so. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. It's my favorite of the chocolate bars because it is a very cool toned, neutral sort of palette with some pops of color. Today I am just wearing these 2 shades. Very, very simple. I've got Cashew Chew all over the lid and then this Almond Truffle shade in the crease. It's great. It smells like chocolate. I mean, what more can you ask for? Fantastic palette. Last things that I wanted to share with you are some lip products. I've been reaching for a lot of lip products. Different lip glosses and stuff, but the ones that I've been going back to the most are probably these 2. This is the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Cherry. I'm actually wearing it over a lipstick today. I've been doing a lot of these like tinted lip balms and glosses just on their own without anything underneath. So this is the shade Cherry right there. These are really, really sheer, but they're super comfortable, minty, buttery. Love them. And the last one is this Marc Jacobs lip gloss, and this is in the shade, these things are so small, it makes me feel old. Love Buzz. It's a really pretty like pearly pink with like a gold like micro sparkle in there. That is what it looks like. I use it as a topper. I use it on its own. I love it. It's really, really pretty. It came in that little kit that they came out with around, I think, Mother's Day, or... No, they came out with it before Mother's Day because I bought it during the VIB sale. But anyways, I think they still have that kit available, and all of the glosses in it are beautiful. So I've been loving that. So that is everything that I've really, really been loving over the past few months. There are more things, but these are the things that I loved the most over the past few months. So I would love to hear what things you have discovered, or things that have come back and, you know, that you've started using again that you haven't used in a while that you've been loving over the past few months. What are some summer must-haves that we all need to know about? Please share those below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!